been a bit. Let's talk about where I've been. So, been gone like 6 months, something like that. And you may be like, if you've been around here a while, Jen, this room looks different. Yeah, it does. We moved again. I didn't document it this time because it was kind of like a spur of the moment thing. Like we had an idea and then made it happen within 30 days. So we now live in Las Vegas. We no longer are in LA. Lots of reasons for that. I'll do a separate video on that. But yeah, we're in our new house in LA. I'll do a house tour soon. We've been here since May. So I kind of took a break when we moved just to like get things together. But I kept my same job. I'm still working from home. Randy's working from home now, which is great. We're still trying to figure out how to make that work. He just started on Monday. We just got back from our anniversary trip. Oh, sorry, 10-year anniversary. We went on a week-long cruise, and then he started his job when we came back on Monday. So, and of course we're both sick. Oh, you can tell from my voice, I just sound terrible. So, and I've got a lot of travel coming up from work, or for work, in the next couple months. So we've just got all kinds of things happening over here. But I wanted to start doing these daily vlogs as kind of a way to like keep me accountable, because starting in October, which is this weekend, which is crazy to me, I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna try to start being a little bit better about diet and exercise. I've kind of been all over the place and it hasn't been good for me. So we're starting over. I've got a cruise coming up in December with a friend of mine, and we're doing Virgin Voyages this time. Randy's not coming, it's just gonna be me. So I wanna see how much I can lose before then, because I am not comfortable with how I look right now. So yeah, that's the goal. We're gonna try and do daily vlogs, document what I'm eating, what I'm doing for exercise, just kind of like the daily life in my work from home routine. And yeah, so that's kind of what this vlog is. I'm gonna sprinkle some other stuff in here and there, but that's kind of the gist of what we're gonna be doing for the next couple months. Other than that, lots of things that we need to catch up on today. So let's, I just threw some makeup on. I've got a couple calls today. As you saw, we're drinking pumpkin cold brew, which is really good. But yesterday I was so jittery because I had 2 of them, so I need to not do that today. But yeah, so let's go get to work, and we will check back in a bit. Also, fit today, we're not doing anything special. Slippers from FabFitFun, which actually they were terrible. I need new ones. Leggings are, I think these are Lululemon dupes from Amazon, which I will link below. And then this top, it's not an exercise top. I just got one for the Jonas Brothers concert and was obsessed with it. So I got 2 more colors, but this is also Amazon, so I'll link that below too. But welcome to my new office. This is actually gonna change eventually into the bedroom, and I'll work out of the bedroom because this is the bigger room. So Randy's stuff is gonna move into what he's gonna make his little office. But we moved it, we stayed with a 2-bedroom. We're slightly bigger than what we were in before. And we got a little backyard. We're like in our own little cottage. Probably stay here till May and then actually rent a house because that's a little bit cheaper in Vegas, square footage wise. And this one that we're in right now charges a lot of extra fees. That would be cheaper if we just did it on our own. So a lot of things we don't use. Lots going on at work today. I'm transitioning some accounts to some new account managers, so I've got to get that stuff ready today. Still kind of catching up from vacation, and I think I've got like 4 or 5 calls this morning, so we're gonna go through all that. And then maybe in a couple hours, I'm not someone that like eats right away in the morning, so I just kind of drink my coffee, and when I get hungry, then I'll go make something light for breakfast. So I'm thinking the last couple of days I haven't actually eaten breakfast at all. I just kind of waited till lunch because I've been busy. And that's not good because at the end of the day, then I just binge on everything I can get. And I'm trying to stay, if I'm working out, I'm trying to stay under 1,800 calories. If I don't work out, I'm trying to stay under 1,500. So yesterday, I think I was at 1,300 and I was still hungry, but I was trying not to eat anything because everything I wanted was going to be over 1,300. So, or over 1,500. So, yeah, I'm gonna work a little bit, and then after my calls, I'll hop on and we'll chat about the move and things that happened the last couple months. We did a little bit of work. We got through all my emails from this morning. I still have some from tomorrow I need to get through, but I'm not hungry, but I'm starting to get hungry, so I think I'm gonna go make some eggs and toast. And I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I did. So maybe some food will help with the jitteriness later, because I'm not a breakfast person. I don't know what else to make. Or maybe I'll make some pancakes. We've got protein pancake mix that we need to get through. I don't know. We're gonna go figure something out. Okay, I just ate. Didn't want you guys to have to watch me eat. I got this new Sara Lee bread, and it's like 45 calorie bread, which like, it's different. I don't know if I just toasted it too much because it was kind of chewy. It was okay. It's 45 calories a slice, and the slices are like that big. So I still get like my toast in the morning by having it, and I'm having half as many calories, which is nice. So I just like fried 2 eggs and had a couple pieces of toast, which should hold me over until lunch when I do have my meal prep. But let's chat a bit before my next call. We moved to Vegas. And like I said, I'll do a bigger video on, I remember now. The main reason we moved, the short version, is pricing. Like, LA is so expensive, and Randy was really unhappy in this job and just needed a break. And the only way we would be able to do that without him getting a new job would be to move here, because we can live off of my income here. So we made it happen, but also because Vegas is one of my favorite cities. Didn't really help because we go out and spend all kinds of money. I like want to go to the Strip every other weekend and walk around and do things. So trying to not do that anymore, which I think will be easier now that the weather's cooling down. And I say cooling down, but it's still a high of 95 today. So in like October, which is crazy. So yeah, that's kind of why we made that move. I do really like it. I love the weather here. The summer, it did get really hot. It got up to like 117 one weekend when we were camping, and it was miserable. We couldn't sleep. We ended up coming home early. So won't be doing that again next summer. I do want to take advantage of how cool it is right now, because now it gets down to 65 at night. And I want to take advantage of that before Randy and I start having different schedules, because we can't really go camping on weekends anymore. And we were waiting for everything to cool down. So hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll be able to do that. But like I said earlier, I've got a cruise coming up in December. I've got a couple trips for clients that I'm going on, which is gonna make it a little difficult to eat healthy. Actually in a week or two, actually I think exactly a week almost, I'm doing kind of a staycation. It's not really a staycation, but we have a client event here in Vegas, and they're paying for me to stay in the hotel with them. So I just have to like drive down there, and luckily I get free parking. But it's gonna be a week exactly of me staying in a hotel. And then I leave 2 days later for Miami for one of my clients' conferences. So there's just a lot going on, and being on the strip is not easy to be healthy. Luckily, because it's a work event, it'll be easier for me to not drink because most of my coworkers don't drink. But also I don't have to pay for it. So it's not gonna be like Randy and I's trips to the strip where we just drink a lot. It's gonna be like have a couple cocktails and go back to work. So we'll see how that goes and how I'm able to like manage eating somewhat healthy and reasonable. Because that's something I struggle with when I'm out and traveling and things like that. But I do really like, I'm at a point now where after this last vacation I went on, I was packing and it was really difficult for me to find things that fit. And even now, like, because I live in loungewear all the time, because I don't really leave the house other than weekends, I don't really have things that fit me, and that really bothers me. So I've been doing a lot of work with my new therapist. She's amazing. And we're trying to like figure out the root of why I have such a hard time with this. And I have for several years, working through some trauma, and a lot of things that like the years of therapy I've done before haven't even touched on, which is crazy. So that's kind of where we're at. That's the life update for this week. So I'm gonna go back. I've got another call in a couple minutes. I'm gonna go back to work. We'll check in around lunchtime. Okay, I'm done with working for the day. Today has been crazy. Like, I was already struggling trying to get caught up from being out for a week. And it just was a lot. I had a lot to catch up on. A lot of things happened while I was out that shouldn't have happened. So trying to get that all figured out and get my notes together while trying to transition accounts is difficult. But we're done for the day. I got rid of the scroll bar in my email, which makes me so happy. That stresses me out. So I'm going to, I think, do an early dinner. I haven't eaten much today, but I've also been so busy that I haven't really been hungry until now. So when we got home from our trip, I made I made a big batch of chicken noodle soup because we were sick. And it sounded good. And put it in mason jars. So I'm heating up some of that right now. I'm gonna eat that for the rest of the night. If I get hungry later, I have another meal prep I can eat. But we're gonna see where my calories are before I do that. That's the thing with like, when I get busy, I don't notice that I'm hungry. And I've been trying to drink water today, which actually I need to go get it. I've been drinking water. It's not cold though, so I don't like it. So, yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna go watch TV because I need a break. And I can't work out because I can barely breathe. So we'll start that when I feel better. So that's it for today. We'll see you later.
I could holler at you, baby, I'm just not unnatural. Nah,